And yeah, and you still got energy, you know, because
Energy.
you get to keep up with your kids, you know, and
Okay.
grow up with them.
For me, I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Any age counts.
Okay.
Jackson,
Thank you.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him.
Are you serious?
I told you.
This is the history. First of all, this is history, guys. This is the first time we actually can.
I told you.
This is the very first time that we can actually go on with what he's saying.
Yeah.
What?
This is the first time, but I'm sure very soon that we're going to disagree.
I think it doesn't matter, you know? I feel like
Exactly.
wherever like God puts that seed in you, you know, floor it and water it and have the child.
I mean, for me, I'm also going to agree with this Mr. over here.
What?
You did it.
Did he do to us that? I don't know.
I think
I think he gave
Let's
us
do
something.
it.
Is
Let's
it that
do
water
it.
that you?
I told you. I told you. I told you. Hey, let's do it.
But for me, yes, I believe that it happens definitely at whatever age. I cannot say that there's a specific age, but according to stuff that I've been reading, it is said that in your 20s, you have a very high fertility for both like male and females. There's a very high fertility around that age. So that, but they advise, I mean, psychologists and doctors and whatever things that I've been reading, they advise that that is like the right age to mostly have kids, like between your like early 20s, from your 20s until to like your late 30s. Do you guys agree with that?
For me, like I said, any age counts, but the rightful age, it depends to the status of both parties. Yeah, you can't be like economically not stable and then you have kids. Still, you need to like to set yourself up to have kids. And the other thing, if you've not enjoyed enough, you know, we have to enjoy ourselves.
enjoy how some people even dance on Saturday.
They're just sitting.
Exactly, you gotta enjoy yourself. Cause when you have kids, this is some responsibility coming up. You know, you don't need to play with this responsibility. You can fail to pay rent, but you can't fail to raise the kid. You know, you're gonna raise your kid. That's your responsibility as a parent. So if you're not ready for that, you need to enjoy yourself. So I according to my thinking, I think you still need to get ready for the responsibility as well.
Yeah, but then what happens if you're not
But
ready?
what if the ingredients are good and then you don't know that you messed up and then someone tells you I'm 9 months pregnant?
Out of nowhere.
Because some people suck in pull-out game and then they're like 9 months pregnant. So what do you like do with that?
Yeah, actually, females do that most cases when you know, kids are most likely by females. Like females like kids a lot than us.
Just say
That's a lie. That's
No,
a you problem.
okay, I'm explaining my point. The reason why I'm saying so is that we get our girls to enjoy with them, but we get them to enjoy our females. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get you to keep you for the kids issue. That was back in days. People were getting engaged
So you're not
with
gonna
the aim of
date
getting kids.
someone because of you getting kids with them, or
According to this generation, we're getting engaged in most cases to get like help, like to get like partnership.
Right.
You know, like kids come in as a by that way. Most kids come in as
by the way.
as by that way. Yes.
So you're saying in most cases that if a girl gets pregnant, it's just, oh man, that's a by the way. So you gotta stay with the person because
because
they have
they're
your
having
child.
a kid?
This guy will put a smile on his face,
Yeah.
but trust me, the guy will be like, hey, Now this is gonna happen for 18 years. 18 years.
It's not like you have to commit. Okay, she got pregnant, and it was a mistake.
Exactly.
It's not like she's forcing you to like you
Stay
have
with
to
her
be
and
with
get
me,
married to her or something.
married or no. You could co-parent,
Exactly.
you know, and raise the kid the way you two choose. It's not like, oh yeah, you got her pregnant. Now I'm stuck with you forever. No, that's not the case.
So do you know why we have single parents like a lot of single parents in this generation?
Tell us why past that.
Please.
Reason being, these kids communists, by the way. You can't. Okay, Let me elaborate this point. 98% of the females are single parents.
98.
Exactly.
It's a big number.
It's a big, according to the states.
Okay.
Cause you're all beautiful. You all look beautiful.
Thank
Every
you.
girl,
Gas me.
every man would like to.
Today we're agreeing with you.
Every man would like to enjoy the beauty into the girl. We need to enjoy the beauty.
Until the girl has a child.
Right.
And
But-
then
you
happiness
run
comes
away.
out.
Listen, the running part is coming up. So if I get this beautiful girl, I'm getting this girl to enjoy life with her. Then the kid stops this kind of good life. When I get a kid, this lady is gonna get busy with the kid, you know.
Obviously, because that's her responsibility now. Like, her whole life has changed. Like, her whole patience, her whole flexibility, like, everything has changed. Obviously, she has to, like, be there for the kid and you as well.
Yeah, of course. Then that means life has changed totally.
Exactly.
But you guys didn't agree on that. You agreed on making your partner happy, you know. Then the kid happens.
I get that point, but I'm gonna go back to the fact what Lorna said. You're enjoying the moments, okay? But y'all don't understand when it comes to pulling out or not. Y'all just think, oh yeah, I pulled out, and you lie to the person, and you end up getting pregnant. But the problem is, y'all don't know when to.
They say when you hear a little tinkle.
You guys don't know when to like. I wouldn't say stop, but you just. Because it feels so good, you're like, yes, it's like eating candy and you can't stop.
Because we're all enjoying it. You know when that moment happens?
But you guys also
I'm going to
should
enjoy
think,
to the fullest, but I'm going to be wise.
No. Y'all should think about the consequences. You are not the person who's going to carry this amazing life for 9 months. It's females.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. You guys don't get it.
We get it, baby.
You think you get it, but you really don't.
Yeah, okay. Now in most cases now, like last Monday we talked about like enjoying after marriage. That was kind of a certain topic, you know. So if I'm to wait and then I have this moment after marrying you, that means I'm gonna enjoy to the fullest, baby. So when I'm enjoying the fullest, that means I'm gonna make you pregnant, but that's accidentally, meaning you have to take some pills sometimes. You cannot take the pills.
Because
You're
you're
gonna do
wicked.
some, no, not being wicked.
You
Now
are
we're
on
getting
the
back to
VVIP list.
You're gonna support me if you
Everything
love
is
me.
getting
You're
back
gonna
to
support
normal.
my pleasure by taking the pills.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna accept the pregnancy?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
How about if you don't agree with, like, if I don't like it, but I want to smash? How
Okay,
about
that's your
Yeah,
problem.
that is a
that's
problem,
literally
but
your
I don't-
problem.
And you have to take
That's
responsibility
different.
on. Because I don't know.
Okay, wait.
I think
I don't
females
even
should
agree
be
with
able.
sister.
I think females should be able to actually have a choice.
Yeah.
If the female wants the baby or not, that's her decision. Because at the end of the day, she's
Exactly.
the one who's gonna carry it.
Exactly.
You understand? But also, you telling the female to take a pill. You two were doing it together. You guys were
She was not
enjoying,
alone.
right? First, talk to her and listen to her and say like, "Yo, what do you want to do?" Now it is her decision.
But
know?
the decision for making baby, it should be for two people. If I don't agree with it, and you
Was
you
it
agree-
her? You don't know how to
You don't
do
know
that.
most of the time.
Huh?
It's most of your fault.
Literally.
What
Because I
about
cannot get
fault?
myself pregnant by myself. You were there.
you have to find,
We have to
look
teach
this
you how
pretty
to
and that.
like a baby.
So no, not about teaching. Yo, listen. When you're my girl and you're fully closed up, I'm not gonna think of
What is fully closed
What's
down?
up?
like when you have your clothes on, like you're fully clothed up. I'm not gonna think of making kids and all that. But if you take your clothes off and you fully, like Adam and Eve, that means I'm gonna get excited. And
Okay,
when you get
so here's the here's the scenario, okay? If you have a child, and you and it's a girl, and your
Okay.
girl was going through this, how would you tell her? Like, how can you
Okay.
react to it?
if
Dad,
I
I'm
if I have my
If
girl,
you want to
like
add, find them.
if this girl is my kid, right? And she's going through that. Well, it depends to the upbringing of the girl. If it
You
depends.
mean her father?
If I'm the father, and this girl reached at a time, nowadays, kids are like, hey, we got it right to do what we want when we're 18. That's not what was happening back in days.
And back
So-
in the day, when did they have the right to do the thing?
Yeah, there were no rights. You have to do what you want at the right time. But
When
nowadays,
was
it's
the
not
right
the right
time?
when the parents are ready to set you free. But when they're not ready to set you free, you gotta stay with
But
your
now you
parents
set yourself
as a girl.
Wow.
But for male, for us, we got it right to set ourselves free. Yeah,
And
exactly.
females, they have to ask for permission.
Exactly.
I'm finding the right ways to say right now.
I honestly did not even know that.
I did not expect that
That
from
we
you
had
today.
like.
So when's the right time to have kids for you?
The right time to have kids for me, I've not found it yet because I'm still enjoying myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoying in what way?
Like number one, when we have kids, our lifestyle changes.
Definitely.
You're more of a jumpy girl, but when you get kids, you will settle. You won't be jumpy anymore.
He said
I'm
that
telling you.
I mean, that's not me.
I'm telling you. And you're more of this. This posy girl, you always pose for pictures, but when you get kids, you
I
want to
don't
pose for
pose for
pictures
pictures
anymore, baby.
And Daddy, I hope you're not watching.
Exactly. And for my sister here,
Oh, God.
damn, I'm not gonna talk about that, but she's also somehow crazy. But when you guys get kids, you turn into other people. Like you'll be totally changed. So if you don't wanna be changed, don't get kids.
I mean, I don't mind
what do you mean?
change.
I
What's
mean,
wrong with
obviously-
change?
No, the change there's being changed that you don't want to. Now for me, I don't wanna
Just say
change.
it's not that you don't want to, but maybe you're not ready for it. Because definitely when you, I'm just saying, when you have kids, I mean, for me personally, I don't have kids, but I do have younger siblings. And definitely your whole life does change. The parties that people, I think people, parties that people be going to, they call you. And like, I need to find a babysitter. Like, you can spend weeks without finding a babysitter.
You go to the kid. You go to the party with your kid. You find a
Just
babysitter there.
imagine.
The people
Then
come to a party and
every
just
time your friends call you, you're going to go with your kid.
Exactly.
the people who just sit there at the party and don't dance. So it's the current
I know,
It's
it's
the same thing. Like, let me finish. Dun, 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 dun.
What I like from you girls, now you're trying to agree with me. Yeah, indirectly you're arguing with me, but let's do it.
Well, I don't know what you gave us today, but somehow, there's something there, but he's kind of right. It does definitely, like,
Perfect.
change your whole life.
It does
like,
change, yeah.
your whole life is never the same. You have to think about this whole other person, and especially it becomes very hard if you're left alone, whether you're a single mother or a single father.
Yeah.
It definitely gets hard. I mean, everything just changes. Even just simple thing as going to your job, you have to like finding a babysitter. The babysitter is expensive. So for me, personally, I just think like there's no right age to have kids, but I would say kind of like prepare for it in a way. That especially like financially and
I think preparing for it is when you're having sex. If if you open your legs and know that at the end goal of everything, why we take birth control, why we have this one and females have this, is not to have children.
Definitely.
Right?
There are consequences
when you start
when
having
you go
sex,
there.
just know you're gonna get pregnant.
Yeah.
There's a point where you're gonna get pregnant.
Exactly.
So just don't be surprised. So with that choice that you have, there's no reason why a guy should tell you, remove that baby. The guy also should be like, yo, I did this, so probably the consequence was gonna come.
Yeah,
Love
exactly.
your child and just speak words of affirmation over your child and everything, and everything will be good. To be real.
Definitely.
So yes, there's no right age, but regardless if you're 12, 13, 14, whatever age, just know when you open your legs and you have sex, you are gonna have a child. There's a
You must
percentage you're gonna have
you
a
must
child.
know the consequences.
And
Definitely.
in most cases, well, I might have my girlfriend. Well, today I don't have. Watching, I don't have a girlfriend. But yeah. Okay. Back the
watching
point.
you.
Back the point.
That was what did you say?
Yeah, they've had me. Okay, back the point. Back the point, right? Come on, listen.
They're watching. I'm not saying.
Okay, the thing is, I'm not trying to make any advert, so I'm contented as well anyway. So I'm actually trying to say that you might be my girlfriend today, and you might look
And
this
tomorrow.
hot, you might look this beautiful, I know that, because I've seen this
Yes,
happening. But when you have kids, this love is gonna disappear, kind of, with most men, I swear to God. You might be in love, trying
What
to
about
cut
men that
around all
really
the
want
time.
kids?
Right.
I'm still explaining this point, because you know
But
what I'm
like,
talking
I
about.
want a son right now.
You first listen to
Or
my
a
point.
daughter.
You might be good looking, and I love you the way you are, but when you have kids, and then we have more kids, this love will, I don't know, it will just disappear in the blue moon, and then I'll just see you as my baby mama, you know.
La casa
So-
tu la vie.
no, that's the truth. That's the fact. I might call you baby.
Still getting the words to say.
I might call you my baby today,
Everything
but
is
in the
still
nearby
coming
future
Okay,
when we
I
have
understand.
kids,
Okay.
Let me tell you. When a woman has a child for you,
yeah,
right? Let's say you've been in a relationship with her, right? I think there are certain things that change. Number one, she has to have the attention of the kid, right?
Her
Now,
whole
if
body
you used to
even
suck her
changes.
boobs every night, it's not gonna happen. Cause why?
Because the baby has to be there.
You're gonna start drinking the milk.
Guys, I keep that show.
So I think you have to
I think they're about
actually.
to put the show 18.
then maybe
You're gonna have to understand that also she has to have an attention on the kid. There's everything has to be on the kid.
but you
Yeah.
gotta have to know that now as a man, if I'm ready for this kid, because like I said, sometimes men are not ready for kids
Right, I
actually.
understand
But if I'm ready
But
for
do
the
you think
kid,
even women are
I'm
too?
gonna transfer the love to this kid. Actually, we also love kids, but when we're ready.
Even the woman
What's
is not
the
ready,
right
but then
age
she
for
also
her
she
to be
has
Has to love.
For a man, for a man
be ready.
for a man to be ready.
There's no man who's ever ready for a kid. Even the woman is not ready until the kid comes out.
That's when they
Because
have to,
and then you have to
everything
be like, I
changes.
have to be there.
Yep.
I have to do 1, 2, 3.
Women-
Because you must also remember that if she has the kid and she has the kid for you and you guys have been in a relationship, forget about like, okay, maybe like if you guys met and then like one time, 2 times, and then it just happened. But if you guys have been like in a long-term like kind of relationship or even married, and then like it happens to that you have a kid, are you just gonna stop like loving her because she had the kid?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop loving her, but most do so. I'm just stating facts. But if I really wanted to make this girl my baby mama, then that means okay, the mother to my kids. Then I'm gonna try to to be nice. Like I'm gonna try to be there for her and for my kids.
If you
right?
guys have been in a relationship for a long time,
It doesn't matter, even if the relationship has
Then-
just started. But if I want to make this girl the mother to my kids, that means I have to be there. That means it might happen accidentally to have kids, but I'm gonna be there. But if I just have this girl for my own reasons that I won't tell her, but she really into me, and she have kids, that's why most ladies are single mothers, because men date these females for just their pleasures. But
Okay.
when they have kids, then you find out that there are some issues. You find them in courts. You find them in different locations trying to find support for the kids.
Okay.
But for me as one, I don't want this kind of life that happens. So that's why I'm single and I'm enjoying hitting the gym by myself.
single.
And yes, I'm single. Come
I
on.
just wanted to make sure, just know people are watching.
Why nodding your head?
All right, do you guys have any more things that you want to say?
My mind's still spinning on what he said, so
Okay,
I-
this
What?
one still
Why?
thinking.
Why? Why
you
guys
want to
speechless? Why guys
Is there
speechless?
a
Come
moment?
on, say something.
There's a right moment.
She's keeping contented.
Yeah, she's
spirit of Jesus
contented.
is
Are
on
you
her.
contented? You guys are contented now.
I'm
You.
not, no, I'm not.
Because I don't know what he put
I
into
don't even
this.
know what he's. All I'm saying is that you need to support the girl. Either it was in one night stand, either it was this and this. If you know you also did your work, right, in that kind of to actually get a child, you need to support this girl. Be there with her the whole pregnancy. By the way, it sucks being in the pregnancy by yourself. Now you're gonna ask me have I ever been pregnant. I've not been pregnant. I've seen people who are pregnant when they don't have support, right?
Yeah, me too.
You know, so like I feel like as a guy you just need to support. All you have to do, even when the baby comes, you still need to support, because I don't know about raising a child in Uganda, but I know about raising a child in America, and it's really tough.
Very.
You know, you want the best for your child. So as a man, regardless, like you still need to be there for that child. The child
Yeah.
needs to know I have a father figure right there watching me.
Yeah.
You
Even if
But
you're
if it's a
together or
one
not.
night
if you're not together or not.
But if it's a one night stand, if it's a one night stand and you're all fully grown ups and you know well that this is a one night stand, it's not gonna happen anymore.
But then if
That
it happens
means-
that you have a child,
Yeah,
you
if
should
you
be there for the child,
if you-
because the child is so innocent in all of
Right.
this.
exactly.
Exactly.
If you
She
get conceived and you agree and you find out that you're conceived, let me know before you deliver the kid. Let me know that hey, we have a kid. Wait, I'm pregnant, then so that I can get ready for the kid. But now,
Okay.
in most cases, females stay silent, and then they give birth. Then when they see that things are escalating, then they inform the guys, hey, you have a kid, he's 2 years
But it
old,
depends
then
on
this
how
guy's
you-
not
Okay,
ready for the kid.
okay.
And then the guy will be like, hey, my man, I'm not ready. Then that's when the court things start coming in. But if you let the guy know that man, I think I'm expecting a kid, before it's too late, then this guy will be there for the kid. But if you tell this guy when it's too late, that's why most of you are single ladies, single mothers actually. That's what I'm trying to say. So you gotta let me know.
It's not.
In case-
It's not even that. Cause sometimes also you can let a guy know that I'm pregnant for you, and the guy is just not ready to be a dad.
Yeah.
You know. And then in our culture, some people believe that like you shouldn't give child support. Child support is like not our thing.
No,
Really?
you have
But
to.
at the end of the day, you as a man, right? Just try to be there. If it's financial, if it's
Yeah.
time, if it's anything, just try to be there. We need to stop doing this thing of like, oh, I have to work, whatever. Also spend time with your kid,
Yeah.
because the mom sometimes need to rest and go.
Or
out
just
and
even
have
go,
fun
just
and
have,
everything.
yeah, and
Exactly.
just keep her life
So, like,
going,
just-
because her whole life is like,
I can
the
be
whole-
there, but this system is way too much. Like it's favoring females a lot. So if I feel, you know, when you guys get angry, and we have kids like together, then I annoy you, and then the law
Why
is
are you annoying
involved.
me?
Because we do a lot more than what you guys do. Yes, I understand you provide for us, but we do all the heavy lifting. We hold the kids for 9 months. Our bodies change.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be like that naturally. We also do stuff that you guys don't know.
What is that?
You guys,
please
that just
tell
because
us.
we're silent, it doesn't mean we
do you know-
don't face the struggle.
That's true. There are some.
We're just
actually-
silent.
Actually, yes. I
But
agree.
you guys
Explain
blow
to me.
out
There are some.
your.
Listen.
I explain to you.
Listen.
There are some fathers that do the work and females don't appreciate.
Thank you.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Okay, that I understand. yes.
There are some fathers that don't do the work.
Thank you, baby.
And actually females are like, you know.
definitely.
So like yes, I do agree. Like sometimes fathers do work and females just don't appreciate.
Definitely, and especially like just taking advantage of the whole
Yes.
child
Yeah.
support thing.
In most
Right, and the
cases,
whole
females take
because they
advantage.
really want that
What
money.
did you give us today?
I told you
Also,
from the very start. You agree with me. Let's do it.
That one, yes, I do agree.
Thank you.
And I can relate to that because, you know, I do live with my dad, and
Yeah.
my dad did take care of me and supported me.
Me too,
So that I'm
definitely.
very grateful. And
Yeah.
I do that. I would, hands down, I will agree with you on that.
Then you're good
there,
child.
there are some people that are out there that don't. You know, women, most of the time, women do take the child.
Yeah.
And always the judge is always in favor of
Of
the
the
mother instead
Yeah.
of the dads.
Yeah.
You know, it's once in a blue moon you see a dad step up to the plate.
right. It's not once in a. I think it's a percentage. I think it's a half a percentage. Me as
Yeah.
well. I have a dad, so I'm not in no position to say like, no, guys ain't
Yeah,
whatever.
me too,
You know, and also
definitely.
I have like people that I know who I've seen where they do take care of their children, but at the end of the day, also females have to. But then also I've seen also some guys who just don't, who just are like they give that percentage of like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take care of my child,
Right?
Yeah,
right? But yeah, they are some guys out there that do take care of their kids.
yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with both of y'all because
Yeah.
I was also like raised by a single dad, both me and my sister, and I've seen like such a great man like step up and take all the responsibility, work hard,
Yeah.
and raised us to where we are right now. And my dad did that by himself, and yeah, we do appreciate a whole lot of that. And it's just amazing to see fathers like that, like step up and do amazing
Step up
things
on the
like
plate,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was also raised by the man. I was
Yeah.
raised by my dad. my mom was in the States for 20 years. She left me in Africa when I was 4 months, and I was raised to 20 years without my mom.
Yeah.
So that's the experience I'm having.
Yeah. There are great dads out there, yeah.
Males do a great job. That in fact, some females don't recognize that.
Yeah, some don't. Some don't.
Yeah.
You should,
Yeah.
you should start appreciating the men in your life because you
Yeah.
never know what's out there, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna get into some comments. We have, is it Drums Robs? He went on to say it hurts to hear from parents that their kids come just as by the way. Doesn't even have anything
it
to
does
say,
hurt.
but yeah.
It
Yeah.
does hurt, but at the end of the day, like I don't think parents should say it in front of the child.
Yeah.
Maybe they should say it when they're arguing, but I don't think
I do
say
it
it
from the child.
I argue that.
Yeah,
Because
the-
Because
a way
some
that-
things like just stay on the child. Like,
Because the child would be like, "Oh, I was a mistake," or "I was a by the way," you know. So like, you shouldn't say that in the child. You should just leave that.
You know,
away,
keep that
leave the
between
past in the
yourself
past.
and your significant other.
All right, and Brian Serumaga says it's fire. And then we have Desiree JFK watching. Hi, Desiree. And we have Brian Morinho. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce this last name, but he says, I believe for him the perfect age to have kids is 32. He's very specific. Brian, we see you. And then Brian Serumaga goes on to say, man, child support with very this emojis. I don't know how to explain this emoji. And then we have Irene Kamkazi says it is right to make a guy pay child support if it was is it right? Oh, she's asking a question. She goes on to say, is it right to make a guy pay child support if it was a one-night stand? For me, yes.
I think no, because
They're not
no,
gonna take
no,
care of the child.
no, and yes, because sometimes a one night
No and
stand
yes.
they give you problems. So you're like, okay, you give me problems, let me get the money. Yes, if the guy is like, you know what, I'll stand up to the plate and I'll love my child because this is my seed.
Yeah.
So it's a no and yes thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Anybody
one I
has
do
anything to say
agree.
on that?
Actually, for me, I think it's a yes. It doesn't matter. This is a whole human being that needs life. This human being needs a father and a dad and a mother, you know. So I think it's a yes.
Okay.
If the man doesn't acknowledge the kid, but if the man acknowledges the kid and agrees to take care of the kid,
Yeah.
There's no
Then
need for child support.
no need for child support.
Okay. And then Baron Serumaga keeps on giving us these emojis that I do not know how to explain. I don't know how to say this emoji is MVP. And Christopher, someone Christopher is watching. Hi, Christopher. And then Brian again. Seruma got this one. But we all, but he goes on to say, but we all are responsible for our actions on both sides, I believe. The female and the male himself. Because at the end of the day, this is an innocent life. Does not know what happened. So it's just great for both of y'all to just come together and just show the kid love.
Right.
A lot of love and support. And then Matt says 27.
I wonder how old this man is, right?
You know how old this guy is? We're going to give him a call and ask him. We're going to give this Matthew a call and ask him how old he is. But he says 27 is the right age. I don't know if he's close or about what. And then Tamia Justin goes on to say, not only guys have to pay child support, women too can, because if the guy takes care of the child, the woman should pay them.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
If you make a guy pay child support, so can the woman. If she chooses not to take the kid to take care of, and the dad takes, you have to do the same. It goes both sides. There's some people in who do that. So.
And then Brian keeps on sending us more messages and emojis. MVP goes on to say, I need a girl to pay me with laughing faces. We'll find you one and we'll send her your way. Don't be scared. We're going to find her. We're going to send her your way. Does anybody else have anything to say as we're closing off the show? We're going to start off this side. Want to tell us some?
Just be. Skip me. Come back.
Some final words.
Okay, for me as well, you guys have said that this thing is like two-way street, like even females pay child support, but that's very rare. It's very rare to hear that a female is giving child support, whereby if a female can't take care of the kid, then they're either gonna give this kid to the dad or they're gonna give this kid to a different family. But the female's not gonna get bothered. In most cases, females don't get bothered, like we, definitely. So, and the biggest percentage, like I say, the government is for the females, not for the male. For us, they have to torture us. We go to jails, we go everywhere until we pay for the child support.
Then pay.
But
that's why we're going to find the girls that know how to pay child support.
No, because you guys say it's a two-way thing, but I think it's not a two-way according to the state.
According to the state,
yes,
but I understand that. But still, the law is the law.
I know the law is the law, but it's also in your favor. You know,
well,
that's why.
I feel like when you open your legs and have sex, you have to know that you're gonna get pregnant. You know, it's like you cannot blame anybody. Now, I'm not saying the people that have gotten raped, right? And I'm sorry that happened to you. That I'm not saying. I'm saying that if you're having fun, or you're at a party, or whatever, or the person is your boyfriend or husband, and you get pregnant, you shouldn't blame anybody. You shouldn't blame alcohol. You shouldn't blame the person. You shouldn't blame anybody. You yourself has to make a decision. Either I'm keeping this child or not. And the guy should not make a decision for you. You as a woman, you should make, because you're the one who's gonna feel all this stuff. Now, as a man, you just need to know how to take care of this female, even after the baby is being born. You need to be able to be there with her, right? Be there for the baby, because some people don't know about the maternity depression after you have a baby. Most females go through a depression.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you don't have that support of your guy or of your loved ones, it really sucks.
Yeah. So
it's really bad. So anyway, that's it. Like, you just have to like support one another.
Okay.
And the whole thing with a child, to everything about the child. You know.
Brian goes on to Brian keeps on sending us comments. He goes on to He goes on to say some guy said he doesn't drink milk, so he can't make it. Guys, I'm leaving this space. We're going to come so you can explain to us. I have to bring you the girl who can
know where you live.
We're going to find you. But for me, I believe that there is no right age. Having kids is a blessing.
Definitely.
Some don't even get that chance opportunity, and it's a really it's a blessing to have kids no matter what age, and it's really fantastic when you have that support either from your friends or your loved ones, your boyfriend, your husband, your closest friends, your family. That support is really great. And as Lorna said, women do get that postpartum, is it depression? And I've heard a whole lot about it, and just having that great support from your family and friends really helps and makes such a difference, because these are things that really women go through. And so that's my opinion about it. There's no right age. I mean, changes your whole life. A whole lot of things.
I mean,
change,
there is a right age. So I don't want this thing to get out of hand. You're saying there's no right age. People are gonna start calling. Hey, so you're telling our kids at 16 to have?
No.
That's not.
I mean, not like that.
I feel like the right age. Everyone wants to first have a degree. Everyone wants to first be rich and everything, so you can't suffer. I think the main thing is how we're saying there's no right age is, if it happens, it's happened. Don't beat yourself down.
Just
don't do a
it.
mistake because people don't care about what people say. People's opinions are just opinions. They don't feed you. So if it happens, it happens. I think that's what we mean. We don't mean that
definitely.
because you're 12 and watching, you need to have a kid. That's not what we mean on this show.
But we're just saying that if it happens, we're just saying if it happens, just don't beat yourself about it. Embrace it. It's a blessing. Some people really pray hard. Some people don't get this opportunity. Some people look for kids right and left, and it's just just embrace it. Don't listen to so much negativity. If it happens, it happens. But it's great to just plan for it and just be ready financially, emotionally, and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So
but
I would definitely agree on you can't always prepare yourself, but just be happy and emotionally feel great about yourself. And again, it's a blessing, and cherish those moments because they fly by pretty quickly, I'm telling you. But that's pretty much it.
I want to say something. You guys talked about women being depressed over this whole situation, but still, even we also get depressed when not only women. Even us, we get depressed. Seeing my girl suffering, I'm gonna be depressed. But we don't blow this into your face. We also get depressed, honestly. But no one will look into our matters.
No. I'm not saying that men don't. It's just that I've never heard about.
Because we don't blow it. We don't blow it to the society.
Let's continue this conversation outside.
It's not about blowing. No, let me first school you. Let me first school you, right?
Go ahead.
You haven't carried something for 9 months, right?
I've carried my girl.
Okay, but
not for 9 months,
right? Now, you're used to that person to be in your stomach for 9 months. There's certain things I think you crave when you're pregnant, or some certain things that you love. Now, when you after you've given birth and everything, if you don't have that, first of all, you're not together with a father's child, or you just don't have that support from the father, regardless if you're together with him, right? You're gonna have to fall into that depression.
The support. Okay,
guys, I feel like you can get depressed if there's so much drama. There's so much drama around that whole pregnancy. Or the girl has refused to do this, or the girl's that.
Actually,
right? But I don't think you can get depressed of just you watching your girl being depressed.
No, the thing that what I'm trying to air out is that you might get depressed, you might be you're craving for something, but I can't afford. And I also get depressed in a certain way. And I feel like, oh my God, now my girl wants this and I can't afford it. You'll be depressed, I'll be depressed too. But I won't blow it in your face. But for you, blow this depression in my face, I'll look like the bad guy.
Bro,
By the way-
sometimes
You know
also
what I
like
mean?
the emotions, eh? Women's
Postpartum
emotions.
depression, females never blow it in your face. You just see the change with a person.
Yeah, you'd be like, this
There's-
is not the same person
Yeah.
that was before
It's-
she got pregnant.
Yeah,
like,
it's really tough. If you ever get
no,
if you
definitely.
ever get
Like
your woman
the whole person like
your woman
changes.
pregnant, and after they give birth, you'll see it. They don't even tell you. You just have to know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Okay.
Now we've schooled you. Now agree with us. End the show.
Say yes.
Yes. You
But say
have to
yes.
agree with us.
Say yes.
Because I'm not a woman.
Ah.
I agree.
But actually,
Okay, good.
if we could find someone who probably works in the medical field, we can have him feel like not feel like the whole pregnancy, but like, you know, when they give birth, you're like, oh, I want my husband to feel what I feel when I have contractions. There are some guys that do that to understand what we go through. Like,
Doctors do that for the male.
yeah, like just saying, oh, I want to feel what my wife's feeling as she gives birth to the baby.
But
Where do you find this man?
But just like from the beginning of time.
Where do you find
First at this point, from the beginning of time, females were given that as a punishment of their sins. So you're gonna go through that pain, and we also have a pain that we're going through that you guys
That's
don't
right.
know.
Anyway.
Let's finish this conversation outside.
We're fixing
We
it.
appreciate all the females that actually go through that without someone helping them. We appreciate y'all. You guys are queens for life. Raise that child, make that child be proud of you. And the men too who take care of their children and don't get appreciated. We appreciate you, Black Kings. You understand? You're stepping up to something very, very, very good, and the God in heaven will bless you. And also your
You
kid
should be
will
respected
actually
as
be.
well. Yeah, the guys who take care of the
Okay.
Thank you guys. You know?
And we have one last comment. AHK King says, guys, thank you for the show. He's enjoying the show.
Thanks for
And we
watching.
appreciate each and everyone who tuned in for tonight's show. Make sure you share and
Subscribe.
that's right. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep safe and have a blessed and wonderful week. And yes, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching Free and Feminine on AITV.
Bye-bye. Hello.
We did it.